A minute. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I am Mr. 2K7. He is Nightfire. He is able to unpause the game. You can go forward now. This is the intro. When you hear the intro, you can move forward. Um, he's playing. I'm not. So from time to time, the screen's gonna go dark because I'm not constantly tapping the joystick to. That's because I'm old. I call it a joystick. I'm not constantly tapping the joystick to. I don't know who you are, but if you're going to go up the mountain, will you take me? I lost my lamp, so take me. Take me on an adventure, baby. Oh, watch your step. There are holes in the ground. Could you turn right here? No, I don't know you. This sounds like a fucking setup. Young man, are you also going to the mountain to look for the golden power? Just ahead is a mountain full of monsters. Many people have vanished in this mountain while trying to find, damn it, looking for the golden power. I don't want to steer you wrong, so don't let me get too involved in such a request. Fucking whatever it said. Because he went too fucking fast. Turn right here. You know, I have a granddaughter who is about your age. You seen anyone? The king took her to the castle, but she never returned. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what happened, but I like to tell myself like she's up there, just like enjoying herself and playing with dolls and whatnot. What was I saying? Oh yeah, kidnapping those maidens must be part of the wizard's plot. I'm sure he's not up there banging that sweet, sweet ass of hers. He's just trying to somehow use the power of the descendants of the wise men. Turn right. You went left. You went left. You went the wrong way, you fuckhead. Now we gotta deal with these pieces of shit. What the fuck are those things? Those are called dead rocks. The missing maidens are still alive somewhere. I believe that a hero will rescue them.
I need a hero.
I wait for that day. These are dangerous times. I talk too much. Anyway, thank you for your kindness to an old man like me. I wanted to give you this. Hi-ya! Shanks Blink in the neck. If you wander into a magical transporter, gaze into this mirror. You got the magical mirror. I was close enough. The mirror is blue, clear and beautiful. It's not clear, it's reflective. You feel like it's going to absorb you into another world. That's called foreshadowing.
Oh.
And then you go in there and he's just in there furiously masturbating.
I mean, what he's doing in that cave isn't really any mind.
Furiously masturbating.
Sweating, angry.
Oh yeah, he's
I'm a rabbit.
You already said that this would happen.
I did.
What do you want? Do you have something to say to me, silly rabbit? Huh? Want some tricks? Right here, bitch! I came here to get the power of gold. And I'm a freak, and I can't go back to the real world. Hello, I'm so sorry. That cracked me up. Now I'm a freak! Shit. Hold on, give me a second. If I only had the moon pearl from the Tower of Hera, I could go back to my original form, shape. I've got a good reason to be stressed out. So back off. Shoot. Motherfucker. Oh, who are you, Mr. Oh, sorry. Why did I give him the same voice? Oh, who are you, Mr. Bunny? This world is like the real world, but evil has twisted it. The golden power is what changed your shape to reflect what is in your heart and mind. You apparently hail from Silent Hill, but I am always changing my mind, so I turned into a ball. If you want to have a ball called the Moon Ball, you can keep your original shape here. But if you have a ball called the moon
And he
pearl,
just keeps kicking him around.
I'm so fucking mad. Son of a. Oh hey, the pancakes.
Yeah,
Pancakes.
they look like pancakes drizzled with fucking syrup. Like there's
Drizzling the.
nothing else you can say.
Yeah, that's just, how you would know to do any of this is like beyond me. I've watched people play this game and I never understand how they know where to stand to be somewhere else. I've never understood it. This is a new dungeon. It's called the Dungeon of hard to look up online, really. Link, it is I, Sahasrara, the Elder. Who the fuck else can talk to me telepathically through a slab on the wall? I have some advice. Don't be a smartass. I have some advice. In the dungeons, you can gaze into the magical mirror to return to the entrance at any time. Do not forget this. How the fuck do you know about the mirror?
Ah,
Link, you're gonna told you.
Link.
You dead as disco, motherfucker. That is one of my favorite phrases to use. And it only shows off how old I am. Because like the phrase "dead as disco" clearly had to be used. Like somebody came up with it. The map tells you where things. The shows you the layout of the map. The compass in the map shows you where you are and where chests and things are. It reveals the chests and whatnot. If you were wondering what the difference was. And the boomerang is used to rang some booms.
Also, this is the only difference now. The boomerang just has a sparkle. It's red.
No, it goes farther. And it
That's what I
moves
meant.
faster. That's not, no, the only difference, you said the only difference was that it sparkles and it's red. It gave you, I read the definition out loud. They know. They know. You're supposed to, oh, over there. Fight the, that was a Style Force, right? Hold on.
Those are Style Force.
Weirdly enough, they're not like on the list of enemies linked. They're on the list of enemies. Yeah, Stalfos. There are 3 different, nope. There are 4 different forms of Stalfos, and then a Stalfos Knight, and then a Gibdos. A Gibdos is a Stalfos wrapped in
It's
mummy.
a mummy.
Yeah, it's wrapped in mummy stuff. I feel like those are like the most annoying enemies in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, were the mummy ghosts that you had to lead them to like run towards you, move out of the way, and that's like if you could get them to run into fire, it was like a one hit KO kind of ordeal. But like you had to get them to hit the wall, fall down, and then like a part of their like mummy garb would be available to be sucked up. That game wasn't bad, but it wasn't as good as the original in my opinion. I didn't like the structure of it. Like I didn't like the whole like level by level structure. Like I would have preferred just to be able to like go throughout like each stage on my own and figure stuff out. Because it was clearly like capable of doing that. Because it would have just been a matter of like go from point A to point B and then point B to point A again. You got the big ass key.
I honestly find some of these dungeons like a little weird because they don't always feel equal to each other, in my opinion.
No, some are clearly harder than others. But that's the point. You did it wrong.
I did.
Run! Run! I will say, like, those puzzles did get, like, really frustrating in Link's Awakening. Where, like, you had to, like... move the thing. Like, hit the switch in order to make, like, the little pillars rise. Some of those were really frustrating. And I don't know if it does happen in this game. But, like, these, like, floors where there's a hole in the floor. Now the game doesn't tell you this, and like it doesn't always use this. So there are certain dungeons where like those will be there, but what'll happen is if you fall through them, you just kind of like reappear. You've lost some like heart pieces, and that's about it. But in certain dungeons, to move from floor to floor, you have to fall through the holes. And personally, I found that counterintuitive because like nothing in the game up until that point makes any sense. Like nothing in the game until that point.
Yeah, this game does that too. Like,
Yeah,
because if you notice, like, it's not a black void, that's how you know you can fall down and you'll fall into something.
yeah, but like even in the in Link's Awakening, it's not like that. Like it's just a hole that you can fall into, and like some dungeons have it to where you can, and nothing will happen, and then some like will take you to a different like to the bottom level. And usually the whole point of like going that way is because it leads you into a room that you can't get into otherwise, and you know you have to figure that out. It's not like a bad mechanic, but it's not intuitive because nothing in the game tells you like nothing in the game shows you that's a thing. Like it's definitely a trial and error kind of thing. You found the comp's ass. Oh, it just tells you what the monster is. So does the big ass door.
Ah,
He's eating shit over here, ain't he, yo?
I am.
Eat that dookie.
I'd rather not.
Eat that dookie. You gotta swallow that poop down your throat. Eat it up. It's properly unhappy, like unsatisfying. It just doesn't make. Oh shit!
Oh, what happened?
Whoa! They gang fucked you, bro. Because I think you had like 3 hearts. Well, that was his first like official death.
Yeah.
Now the way the game works is you don't have to redo the entire dungeon. Like it basically saves where you were, if I'm not mistaken.
Like, so, like, the enemies are back, but
I mean, yeah, but
everything I've done to that point.
The enemies for the most part like usually respawn, like no matter like where you are. There's a good chance that I will save scum when I play Link's Awakening for the channel, because there's a special ending you get if you don't die, and I didn't know about that. Because had I known about that, I would have like went out of my way to get it. And I won't be playing it on hard mode because fuck all of that. What is that? I guess we both have almost said Legends of the Fallen. I don't even know what that is. Last of Us Chapter 2. We have not played it. We'll be playing it after this. Well, not after this, but later tonight when we finish with this episode, we'll jump into that. I'll be recording it, and there's definitely going to be videos. I don't know why, but there will be. I record everything. I might like just do an impromptu playthrough. Like that'll probably be what it is. Is like it'll be kind of like the Resident Evil was, like Resident Evil 3 was. Like it'll come out at like midnight. Like it's just like this special thing I'm doing for the fuck of it. But yes, I know what the I know about like what I know the thing that made people mad about the game. I don't give a shit. That's the pearl that the rabbit, the ball, and the dude was talking about. Link in his eyes, Sahasrara. Why do you keep an orb known as the moon pearl is in this tower? I can see everything, but somehow I didn't notice that you'd already gotten it. Whoever holds this pearl is protected so that his form will not change in the dark world. You must find it and escape from the tower. Do not forget the moon pearl. Like seriously, it's important. Look at the fuck.
I mean, you would actually really regret it if you don't.
Yeah, like life will be very difficult for you and everyone you know. This episode will end when he finishes this dungeon. Like no sooner, no later. So hopefully he doesn't suck shit. You gonna suck some shit there, buddy boy?
Oh, let's think about
You
it.
gonna put them turds in your mouth and suck them dry? Ugh.
Suck on those hairy folds, those filthy hands.
Okay, this asshole not so hard with the boomable rang, but he's not the boss. Is he?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Actually, yeah, he is.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
The only thing, now the thing is though, like if you fall off this platform, you do end up in like, yeah. Well, you don't have to start over, but you do have to like get back here. Like he retains his health, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, the right way to do this is to use the spin, the hero spin. But if he knocks you down, you like go down a level and you have to
do this,
which isn't very far. There's not gonna be a single heart.
Yeah,
you know there isn't.
I feel like his health regenerates, but I could be wrong.
I don't think it does. I don't think it does.
My favorite. It's my favorite. I love it.
I mean, you. The thing is, like, you're trying to like cheat.
Oh no!
Jump cut. There we go. It took him 5 minutes. He's tempted to use bombs, but he knows it won't work. And then down he goes again. Down goes Frazier. Fucking Elgato released a new capture card. It didn't hit him. They released a new capture card that basically it's off board, so it does all the mixing. You know, like the fucking capture card I have, like the really basic ass like capture card that I was using, like all those like when I first started. It's like that one. You put an SD card in the capture device. Put an SD card in, and it saves everything directly to the SD card. But you don't need a PC to run it. So had they come out with that last year, I wouldn't have bought a $600 laptop. I'm glad I did. I am very glad I bought the laptop. Jump cut. Okay, we're back for the 5th time because he died like 3 more times after that. Well, he died 2 more times.
So it was actually like 12, but you know.
It is now 7 o'clock in the morning.
Fuck. Why am I having such trouble with this specific boss?
Yeah, his health clearly regenerates. Are you not able to use the boomerang?
I don't think so.
Quite clearly, you are not. That ain't gonna do it.
Maybe that.
Not even close. Nope. It's weird that the sword is the only thing that works. Like, the sword is the only thing that can hit it.
I feel like bombs will work. I just have to, like, be very specific. Oh my god.
Jump cut! You only took, yeah.
That's why
there we go. There probably was no jump cut there. There probably wasn't a jump. We were just both silent for like 7 seconds. You gotta apply yourself.
Just be aggressive.
Watch its head. No, don't. Watch its head. Don't reach. Just stay at the waist. Be running the wrong way all night.
I almost just jumped down the thing.
It hits you so hard. Like it doesn't do. Yeah, it doesn't do damage, but it knocks you so far. Like you have to stay in the middle, or at the very least by the stairs. I thought that was it. Stay in the fucking middle.
It's not nearly.
It's just that simple. I promise you, it's just that simple. May in the okay, even if you stay in the middle of the hole in the middle of the stage, in the middle of the platform. Uh, we started this Wednesday, like Wednesday morning.
Oh my gosh.
I could eat.
You know it's funny. You know it's funny.
What did you say about Twitter?
It's a you know it's funny.
That fucking evil worm is like hitting 3-pointers, just nailing them when it knocks you through
It's not
both.
even like a hard boss. It's just an annoying
It
one.
is because you're
Yeah, he's
not
definitely
dying
hitting himself out.
because he's moving slower. Yeah, I'm enjoying your misery with
I'm
no
glad.
with no hesitation in my voice. I am enjoying this. It is the funniest thing this side of funny things. The movie. That's not a movie. It might be. I don't know.
I mean, it had a pretty good book.
Like that's the thing. You keep getting in front of him. You gotta stay behind him. Gotta
Like
watch
he moves much more erratically than it
I'm seeing
seems.
it. Oh no! I fought this boss in Link's Awakening. No, it's annoying. Like I'm very aware of how like trifling this boss is. It's really annoying. Done.
Jesus.
Done. And I swear, what you just did was like the exact same thing you did before. He just died sooner. Cause like I can't be the only one who's like it feels like nothing was different that time. You won the pendant of dumbassery. You dumbass. Get the hell out of this damn dungeon. This ain't even the right pendant. Lick it. This is fucking Jolly Rancher on a rope. Okay, so can we go get the sword now?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, we're gonna end it with the Master Sword. Is the game almost over? The
No,
answer is no, not at all. Because he did 3 dungeons, and I think there's 7.
there's 7 more.
Okay,
Actually, I know that there's a faster way.
I knew it was gonna happen eventually. I knew you was gonna keep testing fate, and you're gonna get bopped and knocked with one of the damn boulders. Oh my gosh! So I called somebody a piece of shit because they said that The Last of Us, the first game, was one of the funniest games they had ever played, and I was like, I didn't call them a piece of shit, but like they were like, yeah, because like the game was so depressing. Like when I played it, I just kept making jokes to like lighten the mood, and I was like, so the game wasn't funny. You were just making yourself laugh. He was like, yeah, it made the game funny. Like, no, the game isn't that. That's not making the game funny. Glitches make the game like can like totally take the moment, take away a moment. Like if like a fucking enemy starts like spazzering out. Boy, look at those fucking teeth. But basically, I told him it made him sound weird, and he left the chat, and I was okay with that. Ha ha ha! I was waiting in the bushes like a ninja. Never mind, I died. No life for you. That's not the. Is that the Master Sword? That's not the Master
No,
Sword.
there's just a bunch of fake swords.
This is it, the Master Sword. No, it can't be. Too bad.
I can just carry this one
Throw
whenever
it.
I want.
Just throw it at somebody. There you go. This is it. Well, I said the Master Sword is purple, ain't it? It might not be in this game. I don't know.
It's usually
Let me
blue.
emphasize that it might not be in this game. I don't know.
Yeah.
That ain't it. Oh, the bunnies. There it is. Move knife one. I
So if
thought
I
you
get
had
the
the
book
book.
out.
Okay. The hero's triumph on Cataclysm's eve wins 3 with symbols of virtue. The Master Sword he will then retrieve, keeping the knight's line true. Get this piece of shit, you bitch. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
At like
it's too much
the
power.
moment, at the most important moment of the video. I'm the shit. And this finally has a fucking point on it. Suddenly, Sahasrara contacts you telepathically. Link, It is I, Sahasrara the Elder. It is extraordinary that you won the Master Sword that makes evil retreat. With this shining sword, I believe you can defeat the wizard's evil powers.
Deflect. But yes.
Whatever. The Destiny is a terrible game. The lag is awful. Don't play it. But in this land, it is in your hands. Please, link me to that one video of the girl eating the cum omelet. Oh shit.
What?
The connection. Link, help! The soldiers are coming to Sanctuary. I.
That guy will steal your money and shit.
Oh,
Which
so
is
that was just
more
a.
than-
So that was like a bad idea. Like he was just like, oh, come help. Fuck. Is that what that was?
No.
Oh. So get out of the forest and then we'll end the episode because it's been about 30 minutes.
I can make it to the sanctuary and then we can end there. Just fine.
The first time I ever heard the song was in Super Smash Bros. Don't go into the sanctuary.
Too late.
Stop. Stop right here. Stop right here. Save it. Save it. Save it. Save it. Yeah. Do the thing so the game can't continue going forward. All right. Jesus. Okay. So that's it. That's it for the first week of. No, keep it paused.
I'm not gonna stop it. Like,
No,
'cause
keep it
it's
paused
saving, so-
because it creates a backdrop for the fucking end card. It's like I wanted there to be less noise. That's why I pause it before. He doesn't watch my videos. Never mind. It was like, so that's it for the first week of Legend of Zelda. This is like what I feel a good co-host does. They talk the entire time, get cotton mouth, so that the person playing can annoy them and like not go forward. Man, it is like one of the most frustrating things. Like I know somebody watched you do that boss. Thank you. So watched you do that boss and was like, yeah, you're just fucking this up. And like it wasn't a good. It's not a good boss. Like it's not. In no form of Legend of Zelda is that a fun boss. It's dumb. Look, it's dumb.
Again, because it wasn't hard. It was just bouncing
Dumb.
out of the thing.
Yeah, it's a dumb fucking boss. Hate that shit. Until next time, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. And even if you don't like it, and even if you have nothing to say, and even if you're not going to watch another video I put out, it helps me to some degree. I don't know how, but everybody on YouTube wants to get well known at some point. And that's why I'm here for 4 fucking years. Until next time, take care of yourselves and be safe out there. We out of here. Peace. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. How many episodes have ended with